Moving on to K10, resolution proclaiming January as
It's already recording.
Awareness Month, but before
Just hold it and
that,
watch.
we have a request for oral communication by Lorenzo Garza.
Good evening, Mr. President, Superintendent Ambriz, and trustees. Happy New Year to everyone. And I wanted to take this time to introduce one of our board members, who's also a colleague, Ms. Patricia Pimbres. She's a math teacher at the high school. But we work after hours doing community work and doing our best to change the lives of our youth. And as you know, I had previously shared with you what Mothers and Men Against Gangs Coalition does. We work towards the prevention of, gang affiliation, gang activity, and gang violence. And we work closely with several partners within our coalition. And one of the things that we did last year was begin proclamations at the cities and with the Board of Supervisors. And it went really well, and we had a lot of support. This year, upon doing another evaluation and considering the fact that our murder trial for our son's murderer was closed, and thankfully everything turned out well, and our family has been able to have part of that door closed, we decided to start really delving into how we're going to roll out our plan. And one of our coalition partners that we felt was essential was the schools. So one of the first persons that I approached along with our organization is Dr. Fennell at Imperial County Office of Education. And we asked for some guidance as to how to approach the school districts to be able to start a resolution for anti-gang awareness and prevention. So it gave us some guidance, and we started submitting requests from all the districts in the county to name January 6, 2017, the Anti-Gang Awareness Day. And thankfully, most schools have already passed their resolutions. But as a result, we also had an opportunity to sit with our Assemblyman, Eduardo Garcia, and really talk seriously about a statewide resolution. Mr. Padilla has taught us well how to, use technology, and one of the things that we love to do is, go into Google, and then Google's our best friend, thanks to him. He challenged us and our organization to do research and look for something that we can partner up with that's already in existence in the state. And when we Googled anti-gang awareness, Mothers and Men Against Gangs Coalition came up at least 7 times first before any other agency. That was a finding of 2012. And it was then that I realized that there was a need, not just in the county, but statewide. So I went with him and I printed these things out, and I said, look at how much time has elapsed since someone has really brought this to light, and we really need to do something. And our community has done it before. We've done it to commemorate Enrique Camarena, which ironically is the school that I work at, and I serve the students there, and I help with as much as I can in the prevention of drugs, and the prevention of gangs, and the prevention of violence by sharing our story. So we've been very successful with the school resolutions. And when I approached them and said, look at these schools, they're approving, the boards are approving and supporting this. So where are you going to stand on this? Are we going to wait for someone else to introduce this, or are we going to do it like we did 30 plus years ago? And he's always willing to listen. And so he said, okay, get them together and let's see what we can do. And that's when I started going to each district and continue to work with our elected officials, which you guys are. And on January 6th, most of the schools that had already passed their resolutions and the cities came together to our candlelight vigil, which turned into, a resolution reading and proclamation reading. And we didn't want to give up on those that still had not put them on their agenda. And we, again, approached all the districts that had not participated up to that point and said, let's go ahead and declare a month. And the assemblyman actually said, yeah, why a day? Why a week? Let's aim for a month. And after we were in the paper on that Saturday, January 7th, I got the phone call the next week from his office. And he said, do you have it ready? Submit it. And started working on it with our law enforcement family, met with the wardens, met with, different chiefs and commanders and sheriffs. And of course, I took into consideration everything the boards and the superintendents had already put together and culminated one resolution that would be a representation of the whole county and all of those vested interests. And today, ironically, marks 4 years since we put our son to rest. But today, we gave birth to a resolution and we turned it in to Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia. So today I'm asking this district to continue with what other districts are doing and following with our plan to prevent another family from going through what we have already experienced and our community has experienced, because it didn't just affect our family or our Brawley community, it affected the county and it affected far and wide. So I'm really happy to see that the district that I work for has put this on the action agenda. And now I'm here as a mother and as an activist for the children that we serve and the future children, your grandchildren, in hopes that we will save a life and it'll be worth it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Trustees, any other questions or concerns? This is a roll call matter, so we'll start with Romero.
You need a motion?
Motion, sir.
You want us to read the resolution or?
A motion and then a roll call.
Okay, I'm going to approve, there's no motion. I'm going to approve, K-12.
I'll second the motion.
K-10.
Okay, motion by Romero, second by Castillo. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion. Roll call.
Yes.
Yes.
Castillo, Alvarado.
Yes.
And then yes. Motion passes. Resolution.
Thank you very much.